Good morning, people. I'm sat here this morning and want to tell you about how you got to go through certain things in life when you're trying to change and you're trying to adapt into the reality of life. It comes a time when you've been trying to make effort and do changes, and it can be sometimes disheartening, I'll agree. But the more important part of it is when you know that life is about ups and downs. Life is about change. And the more you can control yourself and the more you can feel positive in yourself, the more it becomes natural. I'm gonna read you something that I wrote on Facebook, and I don't think people really could feel it the same way it was written. So maybe you'll get a different feeling from it when I tell you about it. Hopefully with these talks I can help to inspire people to gain self-control by self-help with abstinence. I've often wondered why people are so fascinated how I myself actually recovered. And more to the point, how did I refuse to take certain registered opiates and control my intake? And they were all stopped by my decision. In astonishingly fast time for an ex-addict, I recovered and made myself the way I am today. It took some serious decision making to go into recovery and challenge my inner self. It can disrupt your whole lifestyle. If you're determined to give up drugs and alcohol, substances or whatever your bag is, you have to be willing to sacrifice or give up things you hold dear in your life. The reason I say this is because if you love people in your life and they are a must to keep you focused on going straight, then you have to be cruel to be kind in a way. The point is, in order for you to give your true love to those you seriously love, the people in your life, you must then make a small plan to get yourself clear-minded. Learning how to become clean, this gives you a great opportunity to show the ones you love and respect exactly what they truly mean to you. Prove to them that they mean more to you than all the drugs and alcohol in the world. I'd even go as far as to say some of us addicts or some doctors may term us as problematic clients, is the words I'll use. Call it what you will. The fact still remains. A lot of us have a tendency to procrastinate. A lot of us go on and say, oh yeah, we say, I'll tell you what, I'll do it tomorrow. Or the best one is, yeah, mum or friend or whoever, I made an appointment with the clinic and the doctor's just getting in touch with me. They're just going to get me on the phone. But in reality, knowing yourself damn well, you're not going to stop. And also being aware in your own heart that it's all bullshit. It becomes just another way to gain another day. Taking your so-called gear, or your bag of tackle, or what some people describe as their liquid lover, alcohol. It keeps you in the pits of addiction. Whatever your obligations are to your family, friends or so-called friends, even to your neighbour in the hood, make yourself a goal, prove to those you love you can do it. It's a shame some don't think like that. In our hours of need, we feel different. But I felt my life as an addict, plus an alcoholic, was just an immoral existence. Do we not care about the feelings of those around us? Do we not feel we can give some good back to those we care about? Like our children, our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers, our best friends, our lovers. If you love them so much, you can show your family and true friends how nice it is to be abstinent, how sweet it is to be clean and happy and free from the turmoil of addiction. Think about it. Why do you actually do it? I was once offered a prescribed dose of morphine for my pain, but whilst as a patient in North Devon Hospital, I took 3 doses. I was allowed 48. This was a method I implanted towards my willpower. Over years of being an addict, I learned to enhance into a stronger person. Now I'm in recovery. When you've been a long-term addict in either opiates, alcohol or any addictive substances, You know within your inner mind that it's bad for you. We all make reasonable excuses. To ourselves it's always justified as to why we can't stop or why it's so difficult to become abstinent. But we also know that it is our own weaknesses, love of excitement, the passions for the centre stage, or whatever the reason, we started our addiction. What many of us fail to realise is that it's up to us or the individual to stop taking drugs, substances, drink, whatever. When we finally come to realise the terms and the realities that has become a serious problem, it is then that we may feel the services can help or support or to guide us out of this hellhole, this pit of degradation, or what I sometimes call again my immoral existence. I am slowly putting down how I changed and who supported me through this journey, and why I want to show people you can truly succeed in recovery. It's possible to control your life, so with recovering you're giving something back to inspire people with similar problems to become abstinent. Looking at helping our fellow sufferers to understand the various ways of controlling your addiction, inspiring people to gain self-control by self-help with abstinence. If you truly, truly love the people so much, you can show how nice it is to be clean. This is by Seymour Pantry. Have a nice day, take care.